technical things and not like physical things that were bothering me. It wasn't my strength, it wasn't my stamina, it was my technique on bar-based obstacles. And hopefully, hopefully we're good there. We've been practicing. We've been working on our salmon ladder. We've been working on our flying bar. We should be pretty good. Jeez. Oh. All right. Some stretches. Very important to warm up. Ooh. Yeah, I think the course is good. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 obstacles long. 8 obstacles for this stage 2. I think you guys will like it. And I'm going to have the camera in good spots for you. What's up, Yusuf? Good to see you, my friend.
Okay, oh my gosh.
Wow. I do be a little sore. Hanging out with the dog, very nice. I don't know where Rocky went. Rocky was here, then he just dipped. So, strange, that's for sure. Alright, I'm gonna do a couple of rings. We'll do this real quick. Dead hangs loose in the spine. It feels really good. Okay, you guys ready to see the course? I think you guys will like it. Let's stop moving. There we go. Okay, so I'm actually going to just take you guys off the tripod entirely. We'll do that later. Okay, so I am going to start on this in this gap. We are pushing this mat tackle style just down to about here. It'll be relevant later, so push it down. Come up here, run through the 3 Bosu balls. I'm gonna catch that ring, slide on down to the TikTok, and just step off to the side. I will then grab the salmon ladder bar, and I will walk across this bar with the salmon ladder bar in my hands. I must jump and place the salmon ladder in the second row of rungs. 1, and 2. Then I must go up 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 up there. And then down 1, 2, 3 to dismount over the blue. So Nobori Kudari. Then I will come up to this log and I'm going to deadlift it and then press it over my head. This is how I'm going to practice the wall lift. So I will be doing it 3 times. And after I do it 3 times, I will grab the bar and I will do the flying bar. Now I must go across these cradles and then up to those hooks. This mat that I'm standing on is my tackle, right? By the time I've pushed it out, the tackle will be out here. This will be where I land on that pushed over here. So that's gonna be where I land. Then I'm gonna come through. I don't need this tire here. I'm gonna move this out the way. I'm gonna jump on the mini tramp. I've got the rings. I've got the cones. I'm gonna use the star and then the nunchucks to get all the way to this platform. This is my dismount platform. If I beat all of these obstacles, I clear stage 2. That is a stage 2 for WNL in length and in kind of style with some Sasuke elements. We've got the Nobori and Kudari. We've got the wall lift. We got some easy obstacles to start because the first obstacles of stage 2 at WNL are always a joke. Grip line. This is tough. Different types of holds and stuff. This is the type of stuff that they do at the end of stage 2 for WNL. Typically they use cliffhangers, but we don't have cliffhangers yet. We're still building them. So we're making do with what we have. But that is the course. It's gonna be tough, honestly. I think it's gonna be quite tough. But ultimately not the most tiring. It's a very technical, efficiency-based course. If I am efficient, then we'll be okay. I'm gonna put y'all here. For those of you who are in the chat just joining, welcome, welcome. I appreciate y'all. I'll put you guys here. It rotates. You get a whole bunch of truss. Awesome. So I'll move you guys. I'll move you guys as needed. But yeah. Okay. Let's get some water and chalk. Okay. We are going to start our course run. Official stage 2 course run. This will be tough. When I turn this on. Okay. We are starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I'm gonna move y'all here. You see me? Okay. 2, 3. Okay. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There we go. Yes. Put you all right here. I slipped off the nunchucks. That took way too long. That wasn't good. It was not my best run at all. We failed the flying bar, and we failed, and I foot tapped a bunch the salmon ladder. And that part still got stuck on the salmon ladder. I need to clean that. My right arm, like, I don't know. My right arm didn't want to come down on the kudari, and then my right side overshot on the flying bar. What time is it for me? 11:13. I'm an hour ahead of you. Okay. I need to clean. Stop moving. Okay. I need to clean that salmon ladder rung. I don't have any, my coach recommended I use a grinder for it. I don't have it. I need something a little more of a quick fix. Get a rag, get it wet. Blake, how you doing, bro? It's been a minute. All Stars look like fun. Shame you guys couldn't run it, but I need a wet rag to wipe down that. Okay. I'm doing good, bro. Just trying to get back into course running shape. It's a process, that's for sure. I can clear this second stage, which is nice, but I need to do so and not just say I can. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's the one higher. Gosh. Okay. We'll keep the drag on hand just in case. Place actually seems so chill. You can hear the birds and stuff. It's very interesting because it's both easy and difficult to lock in. You know, there's, like you're saying, there's all these noises and stuff. For some people it calms them, for others it distracts them. I'm kind of in the middle. Depends on how I'm feeling that day, I guess. Okay, we're gonna reset the course. Shouldn't take too long. I'll see you, Blake. Yusuf, you've been working out a lot lately, bro. That's awesome, man. You preparing for anything specific, or are you kind of just trying to stay healthy? We're gonna do our second course run in just a minute, y'all. I am just doing a little bit of movement of our stuff. Camera, and then chalk, so the chalk's not inconveniently placed. Oh, I'm nervous. Here we go. A little bit of chalk. Prepared for exam. Nice. What's up, Gonto? We are starting stage 2 in 3, 2, 1, go. Almost tripped over the first obstacle. And now let's put you all here. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Wall flip, wall lift, same thing. Right side of your screen, flying bar. Yes! Yes! I cleared. Oh my gosh, that one got me last time. That one got me last time. That one I foot tapped on last time. Perfect clear, baby. Oh. Oh. That was the first non-speed course. I've beaten everything. That was amazing. That felt amazing. If I can do that at Worlds, that's stage 3 coming my way. Ha! Gotta get stage 2 first. That's why we're training this, that's why we're grinding this. Just because I did it once doesn't mean that I'm gonna do it again. I gotta work to do it again. We gotta stay consistent. Let's reset. Yes. Oh my gosh, that was so nice, so rewarding. Oh. Everything's reset. Jeez. I know I could beat last year's. I know I could beat Mousetrap. I was more worried about Padlock than I was for Mousetrap because the beta on Padlock was you have to hit it and time it right. And that's just so random. Or you have to do it wingnut style and anticipate the drop, which takes more time, which is why people were trying to hit it and spin it. I was much more nervous about that. And the Salmon Ladder, which I actually fell on. I was nervous about the Salmon Ladder, not because of the tech, but because of my elbow. Because I had just recovered from it. And I feel like if I had been able to keep training, I would have remembered. Like, I had the perfect release off the bar, except for the fact that I forgot that the bar would slide backwards into the rungs. So it slid backwards as I was making my push forward. Had I like remembered that, AKA kept practicing it, and not been rusty, I don't think I would have fallen there, honestly. I think I would have been fine. Padlock would have been tough. Mousetrap, my coach set up right after Worlds, like the week after, and I beat it first try. It was also the adult version, so there were 2 of them. It was a trapeze to an open Mousetrap, so just to a cliffhanger, I would have been fine. To another trapeze, I would have been fine. Then the last Mousetrap is when you hit and catch for adults, and again, I beat that first try when it was set up at level up. So yes, I do think I could have beaten Mousetrap relatively easy. For me, it was definitely about getting to Mousetrap, getting past Padlock specifically. And then because I was thinking so much about Padlock, I wasn't thinking enough on the Salmon Ladder. And the Salmon Ladder is what got me, which was very annoying. But also, like, I'm still pretty happy with how I did. Like, I had been cleared to compete. Actually, no, let's scratch that. I was not cleared to compete. My physical therapist said, you can train. okay? You can train on obstacles. You should not do any strenuous activity for longer than 45 minutes. If Worlds is as demanding as you say it is, you should not do Worlds. Don't let your friends convince you to do Worlds. You could re-injure yourself. I did Worlds anyways. I don't know what to say. I did Worlds anyways. So, on about 50 seconds, we are gonna run this course one more time. Stage 2 doesn't time how long it takes to rest between obstacles. It's just within the time limit. So I'm gonna give myself a time limit of 2.5 minutes to move you guys, chalk up, and do all the obstacles as I go. And that starts in 20 seconds. I hope stage 2 is mine. That's the goal. That's the main thing I'm training for this year. I want stage 2, and I want to buzzer at this year's Barbados Ninja Throwdown. I would like to get at least one of those this year. Oh, shoot, I missed my mark. Okay, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Oh, dang it. Oh, finish it out. Two, 3. Jeez, it went down 2? Jeez. It's been 1:10. Yes! Buzzer. 29:31. I said 2:30. That's 2, but with a fail. It's not terrible. I did fix the problem the Salmon Ladder had. I wiped it down recently, and unfortunately, that one was fully a skill issue. That was on me. I totally messed that up. Because I overcompensated. I get left. And yeah, it's not great. We're gonna take a tiny break from the course to do another skill. Come follow me. Let me get some better actually. Stage 2 has other obstacles on it in Sasuke. Not so much in Lee's or pretty much any other show anymore. One of them is spiders. Now, That means I want to do spider walks. I can't do walks, but I can do spider climbs. I'm going to use these logs for spider climbs. I'm actually going to put myself in the middle here. Turn on the motion sensor. Okay. See this like old attempted and ultimate cliffhanger they tried to make? No one's ever used it. I need to take that apart and repurpose the ledges so I can attach them to where I was training just now. Okay. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 lanes. I'm gonna do it for time, starting in 20 seconds. I'm gonna try and get through all 4 up and down. I can't just jump down, I have to climb down. 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up. Oh. Oh. Slide. 125. Not great. Difficult. I don't know if you can see, but there is a decline going down that way. And that means these last two right here behind me, 1 and 2, they're a little bit wider than the first 2. I wasn't expecting to have to stretch more as it went on. At least I didn't pull a Charles Peugeot, I know. I also think, number 1, flat surfaces, I can go way faster. I know for a fact. Rounded surfaces are a little weird. But also, if I had a mat under me, I would still be going way faster, because if I slip and fall, I know that I'm not gonna eat it on rocks. But there's rocks under me, guys. It's not great. I'm gonna do that probably one more time. Shout out Ethan Gardulski, gave me this shirt when filming for A&W 17. Ethan's a bar tech guy. I'm wearing his shirt for good luck on the bars. So far, I've pulled an Ethan Gardulski and failed the Salmon Ladder. So flying bar's been going pretty good. 30 seconds before I do the spiders again. What's up, Addy? I'm doing good. We got 15 seconds and I'm gonna do some spider climbs. Oh. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Time. Holy crap, that was 40 seconds. Faster, much faster, by about half the time. It's always better knowing exactly how an obstacle feels. The camera is tracking me automatically, sometimes if I run too fast on a course, it doesn't follow me. Like, let's stop this for a second. Like these quad steps, there's 11 of them. If I put it right here, it would not follow me past the third one. But when I'm doing slower moves, yeah, like spider climbs, it's very convenient, very helpful. It always helps to know how an obstacle feels, guys. Once you know how it feels, you gain more confidence, and as you can tell, it affects your performance. You go faster, you do better, more efficient, whatever. I literally did 80 seconds on the first one there, and I just did it at 40. I was trying to shoot as close to a minute as possible. We're actually gonna this. We're gonna go run the course again. One more time, maybe two, but definitely at least one more time. Switch after this to some skills that I need to develop. Oh, catching my breath. And then after this, so after every day that I do ninja, guys, after every day that I do ninja, I go swimming. For the cardio, it helps. And for the tan, don't get me started on. I used to be, for those of you who saw me a couple weeks ago, I was pretty dang white. I was very white. And I've obviously gotten darker since then. I used to be about twice as dark as this. I used to be very brown because genetically, I always make a joke. I'm Mexican and Filipino. There are brown Mexicans and brown Filipinos, but there are also white Mexicans and white Filipinos. So it really does depend on how much sun I'm getting and how much time I'm allowing myself under the sun, outdoors. And North Carolina, I wasn't able to tan, so I got really white. Hawaii, I got a little darker, but not too much. I didn't get to be outside a lot. I was working indoors a bunch. Now I get to work outdoors. I get to work out outdoors. I'm getting darker, a lot darker. So, yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay. Had to refresh the stream. Canebot era? Bro, you already know, Flo. You already know. This stage 2 is a lot of fun for those who are rejoining or joining for the first time. I push that mat. It's the tackle. It goes all the way across. Run across the bows, grab the ring slider to the TikTok and back down here. I grab the black bar. I balance across this silver one, jump from the end of the silver one into the salmon ladder, go up 4, go down 3, go up 3 times. That's my wall lift practice. I grab the bar from the salmon ladder. I bring it over here. I go across the flying bar. The tackle will still be down there, so that's my landing platform. Then I come through. I do the rings, the cones, the star, the nunchucks down to this blue box for the finish. That is our stage 2 for today. I'm gonna try and do everything in 2 minutes and 30 seconds, including chalking up and moving the camera around so you guys have a good view. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Last time I did it in 2:20, but I fell on the salmon ladder Kudari. We are gonna start in 25 seconds. I am tired. I am pumped. 12 seconds. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 25. Oh, yes, I staved it. Ah. Let's go. I just turned to the camera at 2:30, like I flipped the camera after finishing at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I made it under the time. I full cleared everything. Down the salmon ladder was not clean, but we pushed through because as long as I'm up, we up and we keep going. Oh. I almost ate it on those nunchucks too. That's a good way to end the course runs of today. We still got some workouts to do, so don't go anywhere. But oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. That was beautiful. Oh. Oh, geez. Yeah. I did 4 course runs. I cleared everything out of 2 times. Oh, my eye is stinging. I think I just sweat into my eye. I hate when that happens. You guys ever have sweat drip into your eye and it really burns? It sucks. It's not a fun one. I'm gonna take the shirt off. I'm hot. It's getting hot. Ugh. Shout out Ethan Gardulski for the shirt. Ugh. We got some, I don't know if I do grit. No, because tomorrow's grit. Tomorrow's day 3. We'll work our grit tomorrow. We'll work our calisthenics side of things. Do some things for our core and our arms and shoulders. Oh. Okay. Over. Just shoulders and the reins. Oh, my hand's sweaty. Get some chalk. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna do some progressions. We're gonna do, on this flying bar, I'm gonna do 10 knee tucks while hanging, 10 leg raises, and then 10 toe to bars. I'm gonna take breaks in between each set, just because that makes more sense. There you go, camera's not tracking. Okay. That's knee tucks. Leg raises, but sloppy. Ah, sloppy. 5 more. That's 5. Jeez, I'm tired. It's not easy. The bars are especially not easy. We're gonna do some stretches. That's all I have left in the tank for today. I still gotta do swimming after this. And my arms are killing me. My biceps are killing me. I'm so glad I cleared. I'm so glad I cleared. How's everyone's Thursday? Sick. Oh, that's a bummer. I hope you feel better. Oh. Ah. Yeah, more sweat in my eyes. Nasty. It's gross. It stings. Oh. 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 Crazy. My chalk and my sweat have combined to create this really disgusting white sweat. It's nasty. I feel like this week your endurance has improved even more runs at a high energy level. I would agree. I think the one thing is I'm now adjusted to the time zone and I'm more in a routine for my lifestyle out here for the foreseeable future. So I feel more energized, I feel more awake when I get out of bed. I also have less to do this week. Last week was so much preparation for the gym and bringing in new kids to the classes and so much focus on that. And the week before that too. That's why the first week, 2 weeks ago, I wasn't streaming at all because there was so much gym stuff to do. I wanted to make sure that the gym had the focus that it needed. And then last week with the first week of classes, I was like, okay, I want to stream, I want to train, but I still need to give priority to the gym. Now, you know, pretty much anyone who's signing up for the gym, they've already signed up. So I don't have to scramble on my computer and scramble here to clean something and then set up an obstacle and then rebuild things and then go over there and do whatever and then train. Now I can just train. And it's definitely helping my performance. At the same time, you know, this is week 2. I still am shaking off a bit of the I think I need to start doing some longer courses, which is why like last time when I did stage 2, I think it was like 6 obstacles long. This was technically 8. Because the tackle, the Bosu slider, the balance bar, Sanobori, Kudari, wall flip with the log. I just did that, that's crazy. Wall with the log, flying bar, and then the minefield Lachey line. And that's 8. I feel like last time I did like 6. And 2 of them were Salmon Ladder, so yeah. Not great. Classes are going good. You know, we're making enough. I'll speak from first a financial standpoint because moving here for 6 months is a big risk, even though I'm a part owner. There were only 20 kids when I came here, when I first arrived here. And that was not enough for me to be like, yeah, I'll move here. So I took a huge gamble in assuming that with the promotion that Delano and I did and with word that I was going to come in and share my experience and everything and lead classes more structured, we took a risk by saying that people would show up. And Delano seemed pretty confident, and he knows, obviously, he knows the community here better. So I put my faith in his confidence. I put my confidence in his confidence. And it's paid off. We've gone from 20 kids to 60. The amount of money that brings in is now a livable wage for myself and Sasha, who's back on Hawaii. She's still working, obviously, but like, we have the tiniest bit of debt, and by tiniest, I mean after these 6 months, they'll be gone. Maybe which is great. And like, this money's gonna pay off the debt and then still have stuff for us left over for the houses and for traveling and for savings and everything else. Like, we're gonna be fine. The money of just, and it's a mom. And it's not about the money, but at the same time, like, if there wasn't money behind it, I would be out here for like a week and then I'd go back home. You know what I'm saying? So in that regard, it's going well. From a class standpoint, I think all of the kids are amazing. In terms of their energy, the vibe that they bring to the class. I love the atmosphere. I think they're very sweet kids. But at the same time, I can tell that a lot of the prior coaches were doing a lot of hand holding and just kind of letting them play, because they themselves don't know a lot about ninja. You know, they've done some obstacles here and there, but some of their technique is either not correct or not efficient, you know? So they're teaching kids incorrectly, and it's under the age of 8. They're holding them as they're going through the monkey bars. Like, no, you don't need to hold a 6-year-old on the monkey bars. The 6-year-old should be able to do the monkey bars themselves. And if they're falling, they're falling. That is literally the premise of Ninja Warrior. You fall, you get back up, you try again. Having to readjust the mindset of the kids is the hardest part, because they're thinking like, oh, I'm going to come in and there's a new coach, and that just means the new coach is going to make sure I don't die in class, which is true. I keep them safe. But then they go and play. And I'm like, no, we're not playing. You're not talking and giving instructions. You're not laying down while people are doing obstacles. What are we doing here? That's not okay. And, you know, it's week 2 of those, so it's really starting to click with the kids that they can't just mess around and do whatever they want with me. The parents love it. The parents love that there's, you know, discipline in the gym now, and they want that to carry over, so that's awesome. The kids are just going to have to get it through their heads, and then we'll be smooth sailing. But it's 2 weeks in. It's still early, and it takes time, so I'm patient with it. But I think it's going to go really well. This term goes until Easter. Then we have 2 weeks of camp for Easter, and then until June, Worlds is the last term that people can sign up for. I think we're going to get a lot of signups around Easter and afterwards. More than 60. My goal is to get 100 people in this gym, and we're at 60 right now, so I think it's possible. We gained 40 in a week and a half of me being here. We can gain 40 more over the next 5 months for sure. I'm going to wrap the stream here, continue my workouts off camera, get a little bit of a tan. Later tonight at 8 p.m. Barbados, so that's 7 p.m. Eastern time, I'll be live streaming from my room hot takes on my Discord server. I have a Google form, people submitting hot takes about Ninja Warrior or just life in general. I haven't seen them yet. I'm going to react to them live, and you guys can keep submitting things until I decide to close the form. So unlimited entries. And then what's tomorrow? Tomorrow is stage 3 training, and the first episode of the Sasuke Nerds podcast, which is me, Billy, and Evan, just reviewing Sasuke 43. And in a few hours, I'm going to interview our first guest. I'm very excited for you guys to see who the first guest is. It's pretty sick. Catch you later.